Good day, everyone. So, it is fair to expect that a God who exists, creates, and cares for his creation would give them the signs to find him and to connect to him, to have truth, peace, and happiness. In the Bible, he says, "And from there you will seek the Lord your God, and you will find him if you search for him with all of your heart and all of your soul." Deuteronomy 4:29. In the final message to the humankind in the Quran, he says, "We will show them our signs in the horizons and within themselves until it is evident to them that it is the truth." So God has promised the humankind, the truth seekers, the faithful to the pursuit of truth, that they will find him. They will need to pledge one thing: they will truthfully look for the truth with their heart and their soul. If they don't, it is their issue. He pointed to the horizons, to the limits of knowledge of the humankind, where when you reach the frontier, you will see the hands of God. He also pointed to within ourselves. And within ourselves, the human being, there are all those magnificent systems, all those organs, all those parts. And the building block is the living cell. And in the heart of the living cell sits the nucleus, which has this marvelous code. It has a material called DNA, which stores the software that runs the human body and any other living creature, even if it's a single cell organism. Let's look at the marvel of this frontier. This is the famous double helix. It is there in each of the 10 trillion cells in the human body. It's 1.8 meters long, and this is plenty of DNA for such a small nucleus. It is wrapped around those proteins called histones. And through this wrapping that looks like this fiber called chromatin is the way to organize it. But still, chromatin is made into spirals, wrapped, and then the spirals are wrapped again to form what we know as the chromosome. And those chromosomes are formed and organized when it's time to reproduce. And the cell would split from the equator, producing 2 sets of chromosomes to produce 2 new cells. This is the genius of God's creation within ourselves. Can anybody be truthful to himself in the pursuit of truth? Look to that frontier of science within himself and think that this is by accident. This is through evolution driven by probability and chance. Could it have happened that the first cell, as they say, which was formed from soup of water and rock, created this by chance? Can you still believe that this happened by chance if you know that this DNA has 3 billion bits of information that produces 3 billion lines of software code that is the software that runs the human body? Set aside epigenetics, which makes it even much more than that. Can you by any means perceive the 3 billion random lines of code, if it is even possible that this material is created by chance and organized this way by chance, that the 3 billion lines of code in this material will create a meaningful program that creates a meaningful being that can be as sophisticated as this? is this possible? If you have now the belief that the truth is that God is the creator of this universe and of life, you can continue the journey with us to ponder and contemplate on his magnificence. If you still have the small shred of doubt, I also invite you to continue, but be faithful to truth, because in the Quran he says about people who don't put the truth at the heart of their pursuit, that it is the same to them if you warn them or you don't warn them, they will still not believe. Let's continue our journey for finding the truth. Thank you.